Jesus. It's time, baby. Pull up.
What the hell is this?
This is...
I haven't had my headphones on in forever.
Sephiroth.
Check. Ooh, shit. Come on. Get in the cloud. He sucks his shit in half. His music is insane. Oh my god. Come on. He ain't even sweating, bro.
Fate is not to be taken away.
Oh, bah. Come on. Bow. I know we're not gonna beat him right now, but at least want to give it a shot. Bow. Bitch. Yep. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, we ain't supposed to beat him, bro. Get him, Cloud. I still want to say Clive after all this time. Staggered. Yeah. I get that little break. Boop. Bop. That's a long. He had that Millennia sword, son. Come on, Cloud. We're gonna rock the rock. Slice that shit in half. Oh my girl, there she go, baby. Hit her with that one shit. Cloud, stop, bro. You know you like her. Sephiroth defeated. Not a chance. Whispers. Boom. Woo. What an interest. Oh shit, Red 13, baby. Gang, baby. The whole squad in this thing, bro.
We can do this. We can.
Come on.
We can change it. Make it right.
Come on. Let's do it for Jesse. Ooh. My God, everything filthy with it. Get him, Red. People with the left hand. Come on, back. Oh, I love how he run with that damn sword behind him. This is so sick. Oh. What's up? He was a smug asshole, bro. Wait, Thanos snapped us to another dimension? This reminds me of something. I would have went to straight up space. This is what freaking Clive Rossfield fought Bahamut in FF16. So I moved with the space. Uh-oh. Mako Madness, baby.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist.
Is that his dad or some shit? That which lies ahead does not exist.
Our world will become a part of it. one day
So that's a different timeline, Seth.
will not end.
And he knows he dies. He's like Thanos
I have you,
and saw himself
This is-
die and trying to go back and stop it.
the edge of creation.
The edge of creation.
Lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny together.
Fuck your hand.
Never.
Come on in. We on the fucking moon, brother. That's so sick. God, God. Come on, Cloud. Get him. You can do it, baby. Yo. She, oh, Sephiroth's so saucy, bro. He ain't even move. Oh. Woo. Come on. Ah. Jesus. I said, not yet. Boy, knocking my materia out that damn thing.
7 seconds till the end.
That's what I told my wife. I'm so inappropriate.
But what will you do with it? Let's see.
7 seconds until the end. F me, brother. Pause. I don't know what I'm saying.
Wait. Was that all of them?
Baby Zach pulled it off. So I do know from upon my research that he died in the original or Crisis Core, one of the two. Either way it go, he's dead in the other timeline.
Hey, Cloud. Did you see that?
So when he said Cloud, did you see? Is Cloud there with him, or is he just talking about the memory of Cloud? Because Cloud is dead. Is this the timeline opening? Nothing rain. So them splitting over on the timeline. Sector 7 is in shambles, bro.
Here.
Thank you.
Trash ass suit. I thought that was a cat. Shout out my boy Badger, aka Wedge. 7 Heaven. Hey man, they're gonna rebuild. Little Catwoman. How do you didn't die? She kind of grew on me toward the end, though, I guess. Is raining Mako in this thing? Mako madness, bro. Okay, when is that? Is that Jesse's? Big still alive? Dude, did anybody die in this game officially? So where's Jesse at? Fucking Big's pulling through. So Big's still alive. I guess Wedge's still alive. Marlene is still alive. Barrett still alive.
Coming.
And Jesse could possibly still be alive.
Daddy?
I'm right here, baby girl. I gotta go save the motherfucking world.
Marlene!
Oh, as a dad, the bear grew on me. I know when y'all first started watching me like a year ago, whenever I first played it, I'll come back. When I started playing it like a year ago, I wasn't liking Barry, but now after 30 hours as a father, I get it. And especially someone that likes revenge. Dude, these cutscenes insane, bro. The one wing. God. Since I played the freaking FS7 Rebirth demo, this makes so much more sense to me. It's like I went in reverse.
I thought you beat him.
I did too.
We can.
Come on.
We will.
I knew you was special. I love Tifa and all. I mean, she looks incredible, obviously.
Yeah.
She ain't got that ancient blood, baby. Tell him, Red.
You could use a nose like mine.
You damn right I can. What we doing, baby?
I'm in too.
Come on.
Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he?
Yeah.
An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
We need like a pose, bro. Or something, you know? It's that Mako ring. Dude, this was made, what, 2019, 2018? Don't hit me with the music right now. I'm gonna cry. This is the other fucking timeline, bro. So if it's your first time watching, I never played the remake. I'm a Final Fantasy 16 baby. So I'm fairly new to all this.
There, Cloud.
But I've been immersed.
Almost there.
So in the original, I'm guessing they was fighting together. And that's when that was his girl. Oh my God, that's so sad. Well, I want to cry right now. But now she Cloud's girl in a different universe.
I miss it. The steel sky.
No, that play gone, my girl. At least for now. Holy shit. The unknown journey will continue. Holy shit, bro. I'm freaking eyes misty. So in typical GJ Final Fantasy fashion, I've completed the end of the story. My eyes are a bit glossy, which means I'm in. You can get those tears out of me. I'm all in. And none of this would actually be possible to be, I say possible. No, that's right. None of this would actually be possible if I hadn't played the Final Fantasy 16 demo. That's where all this has started. I've been looking at Final Fantasy images and gameplay for like almost 20 years. In the store, when I go to GameStop or seeing trailers in the events that I watch, and never once I had any indication and I had any interest into the Final Fantasy world. I saw it, I was like, okay, it looks cool, went on about my business. And them dropping a demo last year for Final Fantasy 16, and it was free, it was in the store. I said, you know what, I'll give it a shot. And if it wasn't for that, I may have not have ever even gotten into the Final Fantasy world. And thank God I did. Now, I know a lot of you probably saying, GJ, this video is shorter than what we anticipated. Where's the full playthrough? Listen, we honest with each other. And quite simply, I needed a break. I didn't want to play this shit on camera. And the reason that is because I remember, just bear with me now, I remember when Spider-Man 2 came out a few months ago. Up until that point, I wouldn't play Spider-Man PS4 and Spider-Man Miles Morales on camera. And I did one big video. That video ended up being like 10 or 12 hours or something like that after I edited it down. But by the time I got around to Spider-Man 2, I was completely burnt out. And I pushed through it, but it was not fun at all. Then flash forward to Final Fantasy 16. Y'all know I ended up with a 12-hour video at the end, but I recorded a little bit here, a little bit there. Because after the demo dropped, we had like a lull of time before the actual game came out. So I had some time to miss it. So I didn't want to go right into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because I just did the demo. Then I was jumping back in the remake, and I was only like on chapter 4, chapter 5. I mean, I told y'all I was halfway, which I was lying because I didn't want y'all to give me shit about playing the demo and I hadn't beat remake per se. But I was only like at chapter 4, chapter 5 at the time I played that demo. So after I finished the demo and I was so hyped up, I said, you know, I'm going to go finish the remake. Now, initially when I cut on the camera, then Jesse came to my door and was like, hey, we're going to go sneak in here to get some resources. As y'all saw in my last Final Fantasy VII remake video I posted months ago. That's when I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do this, I gotta do it off the camera for myself. And that's what I did. I'm so glad that I did that because now have been able to experience that game by myself and just, now I did save some footage. I did have some issues here and there when I was trying to record, at least at the end, when I cut on the camera, to record like the ending reaction on chapter 18. I don't know, man. Sometime on my PlayStation 5, the capture card, it wanted to record, it didn't. So if you see some weird cuts here and there, if you see me replacing some footage, because a lot of time my face camera record, but it didn't record my gameplay, so I have to go on YouTube, try to find the exact scene and sync it up with my reaction. It's a lot, but just trust me, I tried towards the end, but I think y'all got the gist of it. But don't you worry. That was for Final Fantasy VII Remake. For Rebirth, we're going all the way. 100,000,000%. I am getting early access, or I have early access from Square Enix for Rebirth. However, their restrictions are really, really tight. Like you can't post more than 13 minutes and more than 30 seconds of a chapter until after the 29th, which is fine because then they're trying to protect spoilers. But for me as a playthrough channel, I can't do shit, so I have to wait anyway until after the 29th to be able to even post my gameplay, because it's going to be at least 5, 6, 7 hours at least. Then after that, we're going to make one big video towards the end. So just be on the lookout for that. Probably by Sunday, if everything goes well. You know, 4K takes a long time to render. But right now, besides you dropping a like on this video and telling me how hyped you are for Rebirth, how excited you are for Rebirth, I just want to do a quick rundown of everything that y'all didn't see me record and give y'all my thoughts and what I'm curious about, because you know I have a lot of questions. I did a little bit of lore digging. I didn't go too crazy because my boy Nine, who's a super Final Fantasy fan, who's really the one that told me to finish, because at first I wasn't going to finish Remake. I was just going to watch a recap, like a linked recap on YouTube. And he was like, dude, as an OG Final Fantasy fan, I want you to replay it. And it was like, hey, if you don't need to record it, just so you don't burn yourself out, just play it so you can really understand. He's just, imagine if you did a recap to Final Fantasy 16 going into like the DLC or some shit. I was like, you know what? That's right. Because like the love that I have for Clive and that entire story over there is on another level, just because I spent so much time with him. So I do have a lot of questions. We're just going to get into a quick recap of some things. I got some notes that I made in my phone as I was playing, of some like what the fuck moments and some funny moments and just the overall what's next and what is to come in the next video. So if you're okay with that, please, thank you so much. I love my Final Fantasy community. I always have my back, and gives me so much motivation and hype to make these videos, even though they're a bit lengthy. They're a bit more on the niche side because everyone doesn't love Final Fantasy, which sounds crazy, right? But I was one of those people at one point. So here we are. All right, so let's get into it. Show y'all I ain't messing around. Look, these are my notes. These are my notes I made while I was playing, dog. Like I'm in it, dog. I'm in it. So I might just start back at the front. So when the game first started, like I recorded the first few chapters here on the channel. As you know, it started off hot and heavy. It was a girl with the flowers. By the way, I want to say I do know, and Nine told me don't look at the original shit because it's just going to confuse me even more. But I do know just from watching and listening to like breakdown and lore videos of that in the original, if I'm not mistaken, and in the original, Aerith died whenever she was falling down, I guess from the flower bed or whatever the hell. She ended up dying right there off the rip. Boom, she's gone. So I do know in that timeline that's what happened, but I think that was pertinent information I needed to know, simply because now that I know this is more of like a timeline shift, and the Whispers, they are the fate of destiny. Like they're the ones, they're like acting like they're basically God. So hey, this is the story and this has to be this way, because it was so confusing at first. I was like, why are they helping Avalanche? Then in the next chapter, then like they're not helping, or they're helping other people, and then obviously turns out they're just manipulating everything so it can stay on the course of the original Final Fantasy VII. And now they split off into the Final Fantasy VII Remake world. Again, I'm talking out of my ass, bro, so please drop some lore on me. Don't really spoil anything going into Rebirth, obviously, please, you know, but from my understanding, this is what I'm thinking so far. So I do know off the rip that that Aerith, she was supposed to die. I always say Aerith, but I used to know a girl back in school named Aerith, so it's kind of habit. But anyway, as a context, so I'm going into this as a Final Fantasy 16 fan. So just stick with me. So what my mind mentally, I'm going into as a Final Fantasy 16 fan. So some of the names that I see, like Bahamut, like Bahamut, and like Ifrit. So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh shit, this is Clive. This is Clive's freaking summon. So I was like, so when I'm playing and I get to the one, I'm not sure exactly what chapter it was, but when I get to the one chapter and they say, hey, summon, a Cloud can summon some help, and I summon freaking Ifrit. I'm like, oh shit, is that Clive? Of course I text my boys, hey man, Clive is in it. He's like, no, two separate things. It's just, these are like summons that's been in the Final Fantasy world ever since the beginning of time, and that's just how it is. I was like, oh, okay. So I got really excited about that. So to kind of give you the context, that's how I came in from that Final Fantasy 16 world. But if it wasn't for me playing that demo, I don't know if the story would have hit the same for me, because I would have really had to, me playing the demo and realizing, exactly why Cloud and Sephiroth are connected like that, and that Sephiroth is the OG of the town. Everyone knows him. He's a war hero, and going into the chamber, finding that he was an experiment, finding out his purpose, finding out that he had ancient blood, if I'm not mistaken. And that's when the switch flipped, and knowing what he did to Cloud's town and his mother and all that shit. So it all just made much more sense when I finally jumped back into the Reaper. I had like an anchor. So I'm like, okay, so this is what it is. Because before, I just didn't know. Cloud don't say much. He kind of grunts, yes, and this and that. I didn't like Barrett. Tifa was hot, but I didn't really know her story. Jesse was annoying, and turns out, I ended up really liking Jesse. Then they freaking killed her off. At least I think. Tifa is more than just a pretty face and tits. She actually got a good story. There was friends from childhood. She can fight. I love her combat. Aerith, I thought she was annoying. The little happy girl. Turns out she's a freaking god. I love her combat a lot. I think I love her combat almost just as much as I love Cloud. I love the magic and the healing and all the spinning shit she does. But then I watched gameplay for the DLC. Now I didn't play the DLC because I had to stop. I didn't want to get burned out anymore. So I did watch the DLC on YouTube. Yuffie. She's fan. As soon as the first few seconds, I know I'm jumping around. I'm sorry. The first few seconds that I saw Yuffie, she reminded me of one of my favorite characters from The Walking Dead, Princess. She's just crazy, out on her own, over the top girl, but with a flashy style. And as soon as I saw her come back with the ninja star, I said, fuck this. I'm going to re-download it just to go jump in to see if I can fight with her. And I did. I jumped in for a few minutes just to feel Yuffie's combat. Oh my God, with the ninja star, it's so sick. So I stopped because I know we're going to get to play with her in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I didn't know that. I'll get spoiled from that, whatever case may be. But so yeah, they have a lot of multiverse shit going on, which, as a Marvel fan, I'm kind of used to it. And of course, a lot of games and movies now are really going into like the multiverse type thing. And it's a bit tiresome, but for this, it actually makes sense. And it really reminds me of going back to Marvel. It reminds me of like Thanos in Endgame, in Avengers Endgame. Whenever at the beginning of Endgame, spoiler alert, 6-7 years. Whenever they go back, whenever they find the current Thanos, and he's basically killed the world almost, or at least half of it, and they go and finally kill him, and he say, "I am inevitable." Then flash forward, they get the stone, and they go into different timelines and multiverses, and they try to go back to find young Kratos or like past Kratos that kill him in the past so the future doesn't take place. This instantly reminded me of the storyline that's going on with freaking Sephiroth here. Like, he knows that he's going to be unsuccessful in his attempt to basically become the god, or like, destroy the world with the asteroid. So point is, all the multiverse shit and what they're trying to do with Sephiroth, it all makes sense to me to a certain point. Earlier, Jessie was so annoying initially, but she literally slowly grew on me. When she did die, I wasn't recording obviously, but man, that one did hurt. I was like, oh no, basically throwing that thing at Cloud, bro. Cloud, we'll talk about Cloud. Didn't get to one of the craziest chapters in gaming history for me. The freaking Don Corneo chapter. That whole thing was like a freaking fever dream, bro. Got freaking Tifa in the carriage. She dressed up looking amazing, by the way. Then from that to them, oh my God, to them doing the freaking honeybee in the dance off, Cloud getting in the dress, Cloud in the freaking Then Cloud getting chose, getting into bed. He's Don Cornelio's purring like a cat. Cloud spinning back, kick him to the body, drops them down to the suit. I mean, the whole thing was just fucking chaos, bro. Now, the biggest oh shit moment was this sequence that happened that I think you know what I'm going to say. And as it was happening, I was like, man, I need to cut the camera. I was going to try to put my... I'm always thinking about recording, and I'm just like, dude, just live in the moment, play your game. You can talk about it later. You know, they all know you. They all trust you. Whew. So when Sephiroth kills the president of Shinra, and he had the freaking gold gun that says freaking Shinra on the tip, and boom, you got the sword. That sequence of events, he drops. Next thing you know, Barret starts shooting. He fucking kills Barret, and I literally go, no fucking way they killed Barret. Then, of course, Barret is still alive because they have commitment issues. Helicopter that we supposed to get on blows up. Next thing you know, the freaking the Shinra Sun's president, what's his name? Rufus? Rufus pulls up in the coldest fucking jacket you will ever see from right out of a freaking Instagram profile photo. He pulls up, we fight him, we smash him. He does this freaking no look, no jerk. Helicopter grab him, flies off and says, fuck y'all, I'll see you later. Like, freaking Cloud is going down. Tifa says, bro, like that entire this section there was just mwah. Then of course I did realize after I watched like a recap video, like a recap explained that technically Barret had died, but the Whisperers brought him back to life because they needed him alive, I guess per the original timeline. Again, y'all could hit me with some of that down in the comments, but that's from what one guy said. So, but I do understand like they do have this commitment issue because my mind, you know, I'm definitive. And once you kill someone, every now and then you can have some exceptions like Jon Snow coming back to life when there's like some super magic shit. But like everyone dying and coming back to life, like we got to make a decision here. You know what I'm saying? I'll catch y'all in a few days, man. Final Fantasy community. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much to all my members too, by the way. To all my Freak Party members, Bree, Ultima, Joel, Taco, Brian, Mac, all the ones that was gifted. Thank y'all so much. Please join the Freak Party membership to get the nice, beautiful logo right there next to your name, and your comments get highlighted so I can make sure I don't miss them. Also, I do members only videos. I would do a members only Final Fantasy video as well, just me just talking about something else, I don't know. But hey, if you got a $4 or $5 to throw to the channel to help support the cause around here, keep some of the lights on, I appreciate it. But if not, I'm right here for you, baby, so there's no problem. I'll catch y'all real soon. Peace.